is your girl, a girl that does girl things. I don't even know. I just got done eating dinner, and my boyfriend got me chicharrones because he loves me. So, before you jump into this video, I did just want to kind of give like a warning. I do explain it a little bit better, like halfway through the video, but basically there's some issues with this video. I do fully recommend that you still watch it, just because I do believe that this game is honestly really good, and I feel like it ties very well with the first game. And if you haven't watched that, I would definitely watch that first, just so you can kind of understand how the game is and who Sophie is and everything like that. Yeah, I almost thought about not posting this video because of the issues that came up, but there was someone who had asked for me to play the DLC for the first original game, which is this Lost and Found, of this bed we made, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, I followed through. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if it was YouTube, I don't know if it was my PC, it could have been my internet, I've got no idea, but I edited it to the best of my ability. I do still recommend you watch it, but if you don't, completely understand. If you're not like a patient person when it comes to like that kind of laggy stuff, I completely get it. Personally, I'm not either, so 100% understand. This is like the only video I have that's really like this, so I get it, no harm, no foul. The game is quite cheap if you'd like to play it. I do recommend it. Out of like 1 out of 10, I'd probably give this game like, I'd probably give it a 7. And even then I'm biased, simply because I played the first game and I really loved the first game and I have like a special liking to Sophie. But yeah, and the only reason why that rating may seem a little lower than like what I'm saying in terms of like me really liking the game and everything, is simply because obviously like a 10 gameplay is like kind of hard to meet, you know? I mean, a 10 gameplay is gonna be something like Detroit Become Human, or I mean, shit, like one of the best games I've ever played type stuff. And I wouldn't say this is the best game I've ever played, but you know, it's a good game, you know? Like it's above average in my personal opinion, you know what I'm saying? Without further ado, I hope you enjoy this video. What is left of this video. And yeah. So when I originally played this, I played the actual game, this bed we made. And today we're gonna be playing the new DLC that came out. Somebody had commented about it on, I believe, one of my reels on the video, or the video itself, and they actually let me know that it had came out, or was going to come out soon. So I thought I would definitely give it a little look, considering it was pretty cheap, actually. And it'd be interesting to see where it goes from where the original storyline was. I did really like the last game. I was really disappointed in myself for not realizing that, the game would actually take into account you not putting everything back. And I was like, dang, this game really tripped me up. I actually don't know what to do or say right now. Like, there's nothing I can do or say. So I just made sure that, you know, we were safe, and that, I mean, that's all I really could do, because at that point I had already basically given up the fact that they were, you know, into each other, the other two female leads, a part of the story, not the main female leads, you know, Sophie and the other girl, but, yeah, that's the best that I could do in that situation that I was given. I was disappointed in myself, but hopefully, if we're given another situation where I have to make some sort of decision like that again, hopefully we are more locked in to not make a decision like that again. You gotta be focused in. Focused in. So, we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So this is interesting. Okay, it's asking me if I want to carry over the storyline that I made in the previous game. I'm gonna say yes, just for the sake of being authentic. Although it's gonna make me sad, but yes. Who did Sophie enter into a relationship with at the end of This Bed We Made? It was definitely Beth. Oh, there was an... Okay, this is another thing. I never looked up other routes that could have been taken. So this is interesting that this also could have been a situation. Did Sophie go to prison? Was Sophie arrested for tampering with evidence at the end of This Bed We Made? No, she actually, I believe, kept her job. Did Bernard offer to promote Sophie, and did she accept, choosing to stay on as governess at the Clearington? I think she did, right? I believe so. I think she did. I can't even remember.
How's it going?
It's okay.
Going good?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm about to start the game though.
Let me know if you need help with some others.
I already fixed it. All the stuffs.
That's what's up, Jay.
Yeah, I'm learning.
So, this is your first time working on a ship.
Yes, but I've been on the water since I was a kid. I spent a lot of time on my grandfather's sailboat. It's kind of funny, actually. It was named Ariadne's Legacy, and now...
And now you're on the Orpheus. From one Greek myth to another, hmm?
Exactly.
Well, maybe it was fate that brought you here.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or bad situations.
I see you've worked as a governess before. They told you this is a stewardess position, right? Cleaning the cabins, bringing coffee, delivering telegrams. You might be a bit overqualified for this.
Oh, I don't mind. I just needed to get away from Montreal for a while.
Yes, I understand. Well, anyway, there are plenty of promotion opportunities here. I myself started as a Maitre D' a few years ago, and look at me now. So, do you have any questions before you start?
Huh. I feel like the more we can chat them up, the better. I've always been told no questions is concerning when it comes to job interviews. It sounds like we already have the job, but, you know, just saying.
I was wondering, how in-depth should the cleaning be?
Well, the cabins should be thoroughly cleaned at the end of each trip. But during a trip, you just have to do the basic stuff. Make the bed, empty the garbage cans, the ashtrays. Perhaps clean a few stains here and there.
That sounds pretty straightforward.
Any other questions?
Do you mind if I go into any of their shit? Because I don't know if you remember, you guys, but we like to be nosy in this bitch.
You talked about bringing coffee and delivering telegrams?
Yes. If a passenger asks you for tea or coffee, there are little stations throughout the ship where you can prepare it. If they want anything more complex, you can direct them to the lounge or the bar, depending on the hour. As for telegrams, the purser's desk usually takes care of them, but when they're busy, they may leave a pile of them for you to deliver.
All right, got it.
Is there anything else?
Nah, bro, you good. Dab up.
Nope, I think everything's quite clear. Thank you. I'm excited to be part of this crew.
And we're excited to have you, Miss Roy. On behalf of all of us, welcome aboard the Orpheus.
Damn, with some ice cream. I can probably see all my pores now. Alright, so we took a little time to get away. Understood, understood. Alright, here we go. We in this piece. Break it down. Where are we going? Did I miss anything over here? Oh.
I don't remember Gracie Joan looking this dour at the awards show. She lit up the room like she always does.
You know what's crazy? I do actually think they had ads like this back in the day. Like, especially, and it was mostly promoted towards women. Because I believe if this is the right time period that I'm thinking of, it was very much so like women stay in the home kind of thing. If they have a husband, then they're very like stay-at-home moms. Like a trad wife, essentially. Which is sad, but they would kind of go crazy. Or they would say they went crazy when they were just having their own opinions and wanting to be independent. God forbid a woman wants to be independent.
Yep, it's off. Really had to triple check, huh?
I do like the artistry in these
definitely
games,
got that
though.
from Mom.
Alright, we have to be sneaky. No, not sneaky. We just have to...
Caleb was practically scandalized when I told him I don't have a turntable of my own. Maybe I should save up for one.
Yeah, low-key, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. I think they're pretty expensive now, though.
August
because they're
already.
old and everything.
Time really does fly.
Hey, it's August right now, too. Can you... Ooh. Interesting. Alright, we get to be nosy. This is Teresa. Examine. Inspect.
Aw, is this for me? Well, I guess I can take a little peek inside then.
Oh, you sneaky girl, Sophie. Alright, we're gonna open it.
I don't think I've ever gotten so many birthday wishes. Teresa, Gary, Caleb, everyone.
Oh my gosh. You know what I love about this so far? Is that, I don't know if y'all remember, but in the old hotel with Beth and everybody was so just like, I mean, it's not that they didn't like really, Sophie was by herself. She didn't really talk a lot, to my understanding, from what I remember. And like, because of that, or like, she talked to a handful of people, but like, she wasn't very talkative. She wasn't like very go get 'em out there talkative to people, in a sense. So that's kind of why she was able to be sneaky, because she was like that. She was the quiet girl, you know? That's the vibes that I was getting when I was playing her that last game. And it kind of seems like a lot more people like her here than they did at the old place, and that makes me happy. It's a nice little thing to see. Oh, we got some stuff in here. Okay, what's this?
I miss you guys.
Oh, that's Andrew and Beth.
Paris was even more amazing than I thought it would be. And there's still so much I haven't seen.
Oh, she got to go to Paris. Paris is beautiful.
No, not yet.
Oh, we got a little note when the time is right. Interesting. Oh, this is from Beth. Okay. Dear Bean, when we made things official, I didn't expect to find myself in the position of the lonely, needy wife, writing sappy letters to her absent paramour out of the ocean. Look what you've done to me. It goes without saying, but I miss you every day, Bean. I look at that picture of you in the... Okay, hold on. Here we go. Sorry, I'm good at reading cursive, but that, I didn't even... Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Okay, I had no idea what it said. Alright, it goes without saying, but I miss you every day, Bean. I look at that picture of you in front of the Eiffel Tower whenever I'm having a bad day. Knowing that you're out there, seeing the world, living your dreams, it puts the biggest, silliest smile on my face. I should bring it into work. It might make the bar a little less gloomy. To answer your question, well, I need at least 3 more sheets of paper. I love the bar, I do, but it's like for every leak I manage to patch up, another one springs up. Literally and figuratively. But you know me, I never give up. Even against better judgment, I'll have this place all fixed up in time for our next date night. Stay out of trouble. Casey's in hugs, a Beth. Aw, I forgot that she calls us Bean. I love that.
Oh, Beth. What I'd give to hear you call me Bean right now.
See? Oh. Sophie
you are.
knows. Okay, I'm assuming we need these. Okay, heard. Got it.
Caleb's been a great piano teacher, but it might take a while before I'm able to play this one.
Interesting. Alright, interesting. Interesting. So we're learning how to play the piano. Why does it say breathe here, though? That's what I'm confused about, because I played the trumpet, so like back when I used to play the trumpet, we would put stuff like that on our music, but that's because it was a wind instrument. I wonder why you would need that on a piano, unless you're singing, but there weren't any lyrics on there. Alright, nothing important. Okay, cool. That.
This machine probably eats up a huge chunk of Teresa's pay. Good thing I don't smoke.
Sheesh. See, I noticed they had one of those in the old game too, but to my knowledge, we didn't even have to use that. She said the exact same thing last time. Okay, so it's giving me a hint that we are definitely going to, like, everything that we find here is important. So I'm gonna just make 1000% sure that we did not miss anything, because y'all know me, the last time, you know, the last time we played this game, I made some mistakes, and I'm really not trying to make those mistakes again. So let's double tread.
Always on course. Except when we're not. Like that storm last
I'm
week.
looking everywhere,
Poor Gary was stretched
doing
thin.
everything. Breakdancing in the kitchen and out of the kitchen. Oh, alright. Let's see. I just want to make sure I didn't, like... Alright, we're good. Nothing over here. Okay, alright. Oh,
It's so sweet of Gary to bring us leftovers from the restaurant. Can't imagine Bernard doing anything like that.
can I close this or something? No? I feel like I'm doing too much. I probably looked at everything, but now I'm just paranoid because of the outcome that we got the last time. Like, I'm so paranoid. Yeah, we're good.
Ah, Sophie, there you are.
Gary, Caleb, is everything all right? This looks serious.
It's not that big a deal.
Well, maybe not, but it's worrisome nonetheless.
What's going on?
We're in a bit of a predicament. Caleb?
I have this rosary. It's a gift from my mother.
Oh, the one you place on top of your piano whenever you play?
Yeah, that's the one. Last night at the end of my shift, I looked for the rosary, but it was gone.
I'm sorry, Caleb.
When he told me the story, I connected the dots with some other stories I've heard over the last few days. Staff members mentioning they'd overheard passengers talking about lost wallets and such. I'm afraid one of our passengers is a thief.
Do you have any suspicions as to who it could be?
No, for real.
I left the piano once to go to the bathroom. I was gone for a couple of minutes. Anyone could have grabbed the rosary during that time.
I talked to Janice, but it was a busy night at the bar, so she says she didn't see anything.
You were looking for me, so I assume you wanted my help. What can I do?
Well, you see, I can't very well go around the ship interrogating passengers. I wouldn't accuse anyone, of course, but you and I both know our wealthy passengers aren't always the most sensible. I'm sure many of them would be deeply offended just to be considered suspects. It would create quite the scandal, and the cruise line would be on my back for all the bad publicity.
Yeah, I can see why you called it a predicament.
Mm-hmm. So I was thinking, you could take a more subtle approach. Today, as you clean the cabins, you could keep an eye out for Caleb's rosary. If you find it, as well as any other stolen items, you could return them to their rightful owners. That way, there would be no scandal. And at the next port, I could have a discreet talk with our thief and tell them never to set foot on the ship again.
Yes, I think I can do that.
Ah, Sophie, you're a lifesaver. Truly. Come see me when you have any news, all right?
I like this Gary guy. At
Just
first,
for the record, this wasn't my idea.
it's alright. I'm so down for this. Because Gary, I thought Gary was about to come up and be like, yo, we got a predicament and we think you're the culprit. I thought that's the type of stuff he was about to hit me with. But no, homeboy was like, I'm gonna need you to do some detective work, essentially. I like this guy. I like him. I like him. It won't be my first time snooping. Oh, don't say that. He can be a little intense, can't he? I mean, I don't really think he can be intense, but I don't want him to suspect that, like, I don't want him to think that it's me for whatever reason.
Gary can be a little intense sometimes, can't he?
You get used to it.
Well, this is not how I expected my morning to go, but I'm happy to lend a hand.
Thank you, Sophie. I appreciate the help.
I got you, Caleb.
Your rosary, it's blue, isn't it?
Yeah, the beads are blue, or used to be. Half the paint's gone now. It's really old, and it's probably not even worth a penny, but I don't know.
Don't worry. If it's in one of these rooms, I'll find it.
Yeah, you can trust on me, dog.
Have fun snooping.
Bro, I can't wait. Alright, we have to remember, put stuff back. Unless it's somebody that we don't like, then keep it out. To show, you know? Okay, what's this? Ooh! Oh. I wish we could keep this. Okay, so room 309 is vacant. 311. So, couple. 307, another couple. And then 301, 303, 305 are individuals. So we basically have... I'm not even gonna cancel out Teresa whatsoever. So we have Teresa, we've got 2 people in 311, we've got nobody in 309, 2 people 307, 1 person 305, 1 person 303, and 1 person 301. So we've got 8 suspects. I can do this. We can do this. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke
Teresa's
Siggy.
great at cleaning after others, but not so much after herself.
Foreshadowing? Just kidding. I have no idea. Date, August the 11th. Wait, you know what's crazy? Hold on. Tomorrow's August the 11th. That would have been wild if it was today. To Mr. Grant Hudson from Mr. Warner Ogborn. You better find new one before next race. Get rabbit foot or something. I don't care. Just get back to track as soon as possible.
I better deliver this to Mr. Hudson's cabin.
Yeah. Okay, so we're in the steward's pantry.
Looks like nobody needs anything. For now.
Okay. Oh, so these are like, oh, okay, cool. That's pretty cool. They light up if they need something. That's awesome.
You already had your cup for the day, Sophie. You know how too much caffeine messes with your sleep. Come with me, Towels. I'll find you a spot in the bathrooms.
I don't know, maybe I'll need it.
I should check the bathroom for used towels. The shoe... Ah, that's Teresa's lighter. She's probably fretting about it right now. I should leave it in her locker.
Okay, we can do that. Pick up.
Better keep an eye out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around.
This sounds good.
Now, let's find this thief.
Yeah. First, we gotta do some exploring. I need to learn this map. Okay, so this is the starboard cabins, which I'm assuming is where we're supposed to go. This looks like it's supposed to be the elevator.
I'm not claustrophobic, but setting foot in this elevator again might just do it.
Oof, yeah. Forgot about that one. Alright. So what's down here? Portside cabins. Alright.
I should stick to my section. Plenty of work here.
Oh, okay. So that all says A in the 200s. So we only have assigned the 300 section. That's good. That means there's not going to be too much to really get done. Alright, or too many places to go. I still want to explore just so I have like the lay of the land kind of thing. Okay.
Ugh, this has Bernard's touch all over it. I hope no one's tricked into staying in this money trap.
Oh, this is okay. Interesting.
It would be such a shame if this were to end up in the trash,
All
where
right,
no
dog.
one could see it.
Yo, Sophie is so funny. Okay, pick up.
Hi, little cup. Let's bring you back to your friends in the pantry. Come here, you. Destination?
Yeah, we're gonna do our job first, because that's why we're really here, guys, right? Right? Psych? Nah, but I am gonna do it, just because I feel like the quicker we get this out of the way, the quicker we get to actually investigate. Yo, where am I right now? See, this is why I wanted to look around. What the hell? Oh, here we go. Nice. Boom. Bro, I'm a pro. Swear to God. I should go into being a maid. Just kidding. Fuck that. Okay. Let's see. Where to start? Where to start? Well, we can't go down there, so we'll just start straight ahead from where the stewardess area is. Hello? There we go. Why can't it open? No! There we go. We got it. We got it. No reason to freak out.
Ugh.
Don't tell me another dead body. Oh! Oh! Please tell me somebody's just on their period and something bad happened. Please. I can handle that. Girls got girls, you know?
What the hell happened here?
Oh, this is not a good look. So either Grant is dead, or somebody else is missing off the ship. So we need to do a full sweep. Nah, I'm not cleaning that. That's evidence. Absolutely not. We're not touching any of this. I'll keep that right there. But I'm not touching anything else. Because I feel like if I clean this up, it's not going to be a good look. See, this is where they try to get you. Because everything that you do has repercussions. Alright. Horseshoe, Lucky Penny, Lucky Dice, Dreamcatcher, Four-Leaf Clover, Albatross, White Albatross, Wishbone, Lucky Star. Okay, so that little card that we found, it looks like he was into racehorsing and stuff like that, so I think those are horse names and stuff like that. And he was crossing them off because he's probably trying to decide whether or not...
It's locked.
Oh, there's definitely a body in there, bro. Nah, I'm not even picking up that cup. Because God knows somebody's lips has probably been on those. And... we could probably, get, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. All I know is that, like, if they find the cup and it has his DNA on it or something, like, maybe it could help them. I don't know. I'm, like, thinking full throttle about this now, this time around, because the first time, I, like, fumbled the ball hard. So, I'm trying to act smart this time. Dear Grant, I get it. I really do. But at a certain point, you need to make the call. Do you really think it's still just a temporary slump? If you ask me, someone who knows you fairly well, I'd like to think it's obvious that you've lost your taste for racing and it's time to move on. Plain and simple. Don't draw this out like you do. Just tell Warner you're hanging up your jacket and moving on to something else. Speaking of managers, Dominic's been in my ear about buying your Ferrari. I hope you'll consider it. He's always in a better mood for a few weeks after getting one of his shiny new toys. Think of it as a symbolic gesture. You sell your race car, close that chapter, and use whatever absurd sum of money he gives you to jump into your new passion. It's a win-win, baby! I love how you've taken to Italy. It's enchanting, isn't it? Maybe we should think about a summer house along the Riviera. With love, always, Sandy. Those are some huge asks, bro. I don't know who the Sandy chick is. Sandy Cheeks? Nah, but, like, that's a big ask. Inspect. Ooh, okay. Piece of a keychain. Can I take that? No. We'll close it for now. We'll just take a mental note that that's there, I guess. Inspect. Fundamentals of soil science. Biodegrading, decomposition, bioturbation? Okay. What are the chances that we are on...
It's locked.
That we are on a boat, right? Oh! Shit! I shouldn't have cleaned that up. Alright, well... Alright, hear me out. Nah. I was gonna say, what if we ring the bell? Because Teresa still works.
I can't leave. I have to figure out what happened here.
Yeah, but like... Oh. I'm dumb. I'm not touching any of his stuff. I'm not cleaning anything. Alright. Greetings from Italy! Oh, dear Sandy, greetings from Italy. Well, not really. I wanted to send this before I left, but I've been so busy. This trip has been more inspiring than I could have ever hoped for. I finally feel alive again, just like I did when I first started racing. You're right that I'll have to face Warner eventually, but I'd rather not do it now. I know he'll blow a fuse and that would just ruin my mood. I lost my good luck charm a few days ago, so I told him I couldn't race until I found it. I'm glad for the excuse, but I do hope I find it before we get to port. I've had that thing since I was a child. Anyway, can't wait to see you again. Love, Grant. Okay. So he's missing his charm. I'm assuming that charm may have been on the keychain holder thing that we saw. And I also am assuming that he's probably not the person taking things, although there's something else going on, clearly. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. There's obviously something else going on with all the blood and everything. But it does not look like he's the person stealing stuff. I'm not tidying that up. Bro, do I have to tidy it up in order to... That's stupid. Okay. Bruh. And there's nothing in it! Interesting. Interesting. Nothing. Wow. Just a toilet. Nothing in there. I'm not cleaning the toilet. This is probably gonna be the only room that... What the fuck is that?
What is that?
My questions exactly.
It's sealed tight. I don't think I'll be able to open it.
What the hell? Oh, hell yeah, brother. That's exactly what I needed to find. We're gonna go ahead and close that back up. Fuck yeah.
Boxes of grapes.
Oh.
So you're just making wine?
Oh! Whew. That was a close one, bro. Listen, Sophie's got some trauma, okay? First thing we thought, blood. Not gonna lie. Well...
Boxes of grapes.
So that thing in the closet is...
Mystery solved, I guess.
So that thing in the closet is literally just wine. Interesting. Put the key back. Close. Alright, yeah, we'll tidy up the room. Yeah, once we found out that it's not blood, I'm cool with tidying up this thing. My whole thing is that I thought this was like an entire crime scene, but it's not, so we're big chillin'. Alright, clean that up for you, Mr. Sir. Okay, that was fine. There's nothing in there. Alright, this room is clear. Oh, the bathroom. We're gonna clean that up. The rest is good. Close that door. Lovely jubbly. And this room is completely done. Say goodbye. Alright, wait. Sometimes there's like stuff that sticks out like under the bed and stuff. I think, from what I remember. Like random stuff. Let me just make sure. Do a little quick peek. Cannot forget to check literally anything. I shall not mess this round up. I like the way she was about to pose up. Did you see that? Alright. Let's see. Now we gotta clean this mess up. I feel like I'm playing Crime Scene Cleaner again. No, there's still spots! Ah! The bugs! They're under my skin! Please! Okay, we're done. Okay. Clean. It's just Kool-Aid. Or wine, or whatever.
Off to the laundry chute, my friend.
So I'm assuming... Oh!
So this is some kind of winemaking tool.
Okay, well at least he's not using his feet. That was good to know. You couldn't wait until you got home to make, like, to do all this? This is a bit excessive if you ask me. Bro doesn't want to pay for a maid at home, so he books a cruise and makes wine on a cruise ship. How does that make sense? Heck yeah, see? Told you. That's why I picked up those clean towels. You never know when you're gonna need them. Alright. Alright, anything else? Can I close this? Like the shower curtain itself? Do I need to clean inside of here? No? Alright. We're good? No? Alright, cool. Alright, well. Make sure nothing else is going on here. Make sure everything else is good. Yeah, that was not a good look, having that book like right there about decomposition and all that stuff. That was crazy work. Not gonna even lie to you. Alright, well, everything else looks fine. Okay. Guess we'll go right across the hall then.
I don't need anything, thank you.
I'll try circling back later.
Alright, so far we've learned that Mr. Grant is also a victim of having something stolen from him. He lost his good luck charm. So there's only 2 people down this hall. I need to make sure that I check back in with, I believe her name was Irene. So we need to check back in with her at some point. Then we come down here to the left, so we basically search the whole left side, or front side of the stewardess area. We're eavesdropping, guys. Listen. Shh, shh, shh. Ooh, he called her fat. Oh. 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 Or maybe he wasn't calling her fat. Interesting. I don't know. Francesca. Okay. Let's go ahead and close this. I need some privacy before I snoop. Thank you very much. What's in here? Oh, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Okay, alright. Let's see. Oh, what we got going on over here? Oh! Oh! So we're into witchcraft. Oh!
It's been a while since I visited Mom.
Oh. I'm just gonna act like that's like, you know, her cat or something. I don't know. I don't even want to like clean the room until I know 100%. Coco or Cuckoo? Interesting. 37955. Why does that look like that might be something important? I'll keep that in mind. I don't want to like clean anything until I know 100% that these like rooms aren't crime scenes of some sort. Interesting. Inspect. Dear friend, sorry, I'm going to be blunt, though I'm sure you would have written Donna or Elena if you wanted useless niceties. Niceties. Why did I make that so much of a bigger word than it needed to be? Oh my god. I always knew that Sanguisuga was in it for the money. She never loved Bruno, and now she must be downright giddy at the prospect of acquiring his fortune earlier than anticipated, I am sure. Please, Fran, you must contest the will. As ruthlessly as you can, do not let her get even a single penny. You'll never know a restful night's sleep again knowing she's out there spending Bruno's hard-earned money. She edged you out at the hospital, and again when planning the funeral. Genevieve, enough is enough. While you're at it, you should retrieve that beautiful Sicilian chest as soon as possible. It wouldn't even technically be stealing, since it was a gift from you to Bruno. Trust me, if Bruno had seen the truth, this is what he would have wanted. Keep fighting, Cyrilina. From Adriana. Okay. Close. Open. Is there anything in here? No. Close. Okay, so she's spiritual. We just don't know if it's like a creepy spiritual or if it's just like, you know, her doing her own thing. Let me place some clean towels in there. Ain't no wrong in doing that. What's in here? Inspect. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, this room looks fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll clean it. Nothing crazy going on here. We can go ahead and clean. Ain't no harm in cleaning. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Squeaky. Squeaky clean. Alright. This area is done. Wait, can I take that? Nope. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and moonwalk it back into the room. Bye-bye. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and we'll clean this up.
What's this?
Oh. No, not a piece of evidence. Nope. Alright. My bello, my shining star, my world, my loving son. Bruno Santorelli, born April 15, 1934. Named after my dearest nonno Bruno Lucio. a dedicated man who worked tirelessly for his family. Bruno was always hardworking, driven, but the business above anything else. Did his family proud by growing the business and achieving so much success. An incredible businessman, husband and son, would have been a wonderful father if his wife... We returned his body to the earth, him to our family's hometown of Sister Nino, so that he can rest forever among his family, and so that his connection with our homeland can never be severed. He will always be my Coco di Mama in this world or the next. Sorry about that, I gotta butt in real quick. So unfortunately, right around this time period of the gameplay is when I started to notice that the live had started to hiccup like crazy. Like, it was buffering, it was being real choppy, and it literally, like, the screen was just not following along. So there might be a few moments in this video where you're hearing sounds, but you're not seeing what's actually going on. And that starts now. Once I do realize, I do restart the live, but then it happens again. So just kind of bear with the video. I'm going to try and make it as concise and understandable as possible, I guess. It's going to be a little bit rough. So just bear with me on that. Excuse my dirty room. And yeah, just wanted to pop on in and give you fair warning. I appreciate you if you've been watching the video for this long, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video of what is left of what I am able to edit into it still being good. But yeah, alright. Oh, Lord. Alright.
These are never easy to write.
Yeah.
Thank God I had Beth's help, or mine would have been gibberish.
That's unfortunate. Alright, well, there wasn't really anything in there that we really needed to look at.
I should arrange the pillows before I take care of the sheets.
Yeah, okay. Alright. I will keep in mind that that car does have some sort of, like, number combination on it, just in case, because you never know. I'm not gonna touch her little altar thing she's got going on here. Seems like an innocent spiritual person so far. So far. What I will say, though, is I just noticed there's a door behind this desk. Can I push this? Can I? No? You're not gonna let me? No? Alright. Well, open sesame. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Okay, so we went across the hall, and we just cleared this room. That's done. I'm just doing my job. Ain't nothing to see here. What, y'all act like I don't know how to do my job?
Oh, hi.
Oh.
I'm still getting ready. Would you mind coming back later?
No problem. Thank you.
Actually, could I get a cup of tea?
Absolutely.
And a coffee too, please. With sugar.
Sure. I'll be right back.
No problemo. Yo, really quick, Monsieur, do you happen to know if anybody's been, like, stealing shit? Would it happen to be you? Just a question. Just a question. I'll get you your tea. Don't worry. I'll get you your tea.
Oh, looks like I've got a new telegram to deliver.
Another one? My lord. What am I doing here?
One tea for Mrs. Adams.
Uh-huh.
That's not the right step.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That's the wrong beverage.
Yeah, you're right. Oops. Alright, we added the tea bag. And we added the water. Big brain. I know how to make tea. What do you think this was?
That's it? Now, what's next?
Take it.
I'm not quite done
You're
yet.
not done yet?
Let's prepare Mr. Adams' coffee.
Oh.
Mom always added the sugar second.
Why do you care about... Okay.
Let's deliver these drinks while they're hot.
Yes. Good answer.
Joan and Sydney Bailey. Straight in. Come in.
Where should I put your husband's coffee?
Oh, you can leave it here. I'm sure he'll be back soon.
Okay.
Say, do you know if that was Grant Hudson I saw in the bar last night? The racing driver?
Yes, that's quite possible. He's a passenger on the ship.
Wouldn't usually have recognized him. I'm not really into sports. But ever since he's been dating Sunny Bluth, I've seen a lot of him in my magazines.
They make a very cute couple.
They sure do. Sandy isn't here with him, is she?
I'm afraid not.
I haven't heard of any big race lately. I wonder what he was doing in Italy.
Yeah, I wish I knew.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out in the next issue of The Gossiper. I think I'll go to the lounge and get something a little stronger.
Will your husband be joining you there? I can bring his coffee if you'd like.
No, I am. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Thank you for the tea.
Interesting. So I didn't mention his hobby, like a newfound hobby, because obviously I only know that because I snooped in his room. So I don't want, if anybody questions anybody or anything like that, I'm not trying to have,
You two make an even cuter couple than Grant and Sandy.
not trying to have them be like, oh, well, she had said this, and it's like, well, the only person who knew this is da-da-da-da-da because it wasn't public. You know, that type of stuff. So she's the one that's been stealing and snooping. Like, I'm not trying to have that happen. So, you gotta think smart. Inspect. Alright, so they were getting drunk. Inspect. Something tells me that I should leave that there. Okay, we've got cigarettes. Cigarette. Is there something in there? No? Okay. Golden Stag.
I'm no expert, but this definitely smells fruity.
Interesting. Ooh, secrets.
Looks like a torn up letter. Maybe I can find the other pieces around the room. Mom took so many pills too. It was hard to keep count.
And that's what I'm saying, like, they really pushed medication on women during this time period. I remember, like, reading a lot about that. $400 milligrams? Like, Jesus. And on top of that, they're drinking too. So, like, I don't know what type of medications they're taking, but, like, from what I've seen so far, there are a few that are, like,
I just
antipsychotic
need
or
a
whatever.
few more pieces now.
2 more pieces. Alright. We can do that. Oh.
Aha!
Let's go. Big dubs. Alright, Sophie, do what you do best. I actually low-key love that they make you do this yourself. Okay. So. Okay, A and D to rotate. So obviously this goes first. We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put the corners of the paper first. Cause, like, duh. Of course, right? We're doing it, you guys. Holy shit, we're doing it! Okay, we'll go ahead and put that together. Miss Adams, while we don't know each other, I did know your husband, Ethan, quite well. I've debated sending this letter for years since the but know that that's far from my intention. I simply believe the woman who loved him all those years deserves to know the truth. Ethan was a loving man, by all measures, but he saved his deepest expression of love for the men in his life. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. Oh. Alright, so we found out, this is the note, we put it together. We found out that, Mr. Adams is dead. I guess we thought that he was alive, especially since she asked for a coffee for him. We also, it seems that, by the last text, Ethan was a living man by all measures, but he saved his deepest expressions of love with the men in his life. I'm terribly sorry for your loss. So he's gay, which seems like a very common theme that we're finding. I'm assuming it's like, you know, that's like the overall theme is like touching base on how in the past a lot of people who were probably seen as straight were probably not, and they were kind of in hiding, and it's kind of touching base on that topic of things, because a lot of people were, what are they called, lavender marriages, where you're essentially straight with somebody, but like either both people in the relationship are gay and they kind of do what they please, and they're basically just in the marriage for picture perfectness and to not be caught, I guess, because it was a big deal during this time period to be gay. It was very taboo, I guess, and it wasn't really understood as obviously as best as it is now, but yeah, she ripped up the letter. So
Mrs. Adams.
interesting. We should definitely clean it up because we don't want her knowing that we know that. Close. Close. Alright. It could have been because I was going like ultra crazy with the camera at one point. It wasn't intentional. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but I was going a little wild with the camera and stuff. But yeah. So we'll go ahead and we'll pick this stuff up.
Hello there. I have a spot just for you in the pantry.
Alright, and I believe this room is done. Oh. Okay, it closed. Alright. Okay. Try not to move the camera around too much, but I also want to like be, you know, efficient in what I'm doing. Let's see. Alright. Well, we did all this stuff. I think we haven't done this yet though. And then after we're done with the other two rooms, these two rooms, we'll go ahead and we'll check on the ones that basically said to give them a minute. Or there was just one, I believe, because Miss Adams ended up letting us in, so. Hold on, let's go ahead and close this door. I like privacy, you heard? Inspect.
Oh, aren't these just the cutest?
Those are super
It's
cute.
too bad they smell so burnt.
Ooh, that's not good. Close it. What is this?
You're never running out of olive oil, that's for sure.
So we got someone who's into wine and someone who's into olive oil. Interesting.
Chez Letizia. Mom and I went for her birthday, years ago. One of the last times we ate out.
Oh, okay, so they're the owners of this place. Interesting. Alright. Bunch of candles. Nothing too special about that. Some napkins. Some stuff over there. Alright. Thank you for visiting. It was so lovely having you two over, though far too brief. I hope you know that you are always welcome here and that we would all be delighted if you decided to come back for good, especially little Stefano. I saw how quickly he grew attached to his Zio Azia. I understand you are not ready yet, but as Mama always said, ci si vota y ci si gira sempre a casa vi finir. I can't speak anything. Family will always be there during times of hardship. Have a nice trip back. Con amor, Rosella. P.S. Maybe travel a little lighter next time. Oh, let's take a look at what they got. I did see a lot of bags. Yeah, that's quite rough. And then they got all this stuff over here. Yeah, that's quite rough, dog. Alright, before I start moving on, let me take a look over here really quick. Oh. Okay, nothing.
Mom was so scared she'd have to live through another war.
Oh, we saw that. Okay.
Did you take these from the pantry? I mean, they're free, but...
Keep my eye on you. Taking stuff that's free? Absolutely not. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, well...
There's always something in the vent.
No, literally. Bring it here, boy. Oh, shit.
It's locked. It's locked.
Fuck. Alright, well. We'll put it back if we can't find a key. Maybe we should have put it back before we started cleaning. What if somebody walks in on us? Hold on. I'm gonna do that really quick. You never know, man. You never know. I'll open this back up once I find the key. I don't want to get walked in on.
Huh. Sounds like something's preventing the toilet from flushing.
Oh, what we got going on? Ooh, let's freaking go!
I guess it's good to have a backup. Or 20.
Yeah, it looks like she likes to have a lot of backups of a lot of things, bro. Alright. Woo! Baggage. From New York to Montreal. Huh. Looks like either a bullet went through that, or I don't know.
I bet you lost everything to the war. You must be terrified to lose it all again. There's at least $200 here.
Alright, we gotta put this back. There's nothing incriminating in here. Put the key back. Close. Alright, we did everything we were supposed to in here. So, that's good.
This is vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
I beg to differ, dog. I think we both know that that doesn't really matter. People could be using that, and you don't even know it. Alright, let's go back and check on, I think it was... not that one, it was this one, I believe.
I better not disturb her for now.
Well, what do I do?
This is vacant. There's no point in snooping around an empty cabin.
I mean, there could be. Especially when there's nothing else I can find. There we go.
Better keep an eye out for unused trays. Passengers have a bad habit of leaving them lying around. a telegram for Irene Santarelli. I
Wait,
should get it to
I
her.
think this is the lady that didn't want to talk to us at first. So now she has no choice. Because I have a telegram for her. Oh, Miss Irene! Oh, I went the wrong way. Moonwalk back. Alright. Oh, Miss Irene! Sorry to bother you, but... Telegram!
What is it? I said I didn't need anything.
Mrs. Santarelli? There's a telegram for you.
Oh, this is the lady.
Thanks.
Call me anytime.
I hope Mrs. Santarelli's neighbors don't mind the music she's been blasting. This is a suspicious-looking chest if I've ever... It's locked. With a 5-letter combination.
Oh, we got rose
Lying
petal.
in a hot bath. God, I miss when Beth and I would... Oh. Focus on your job, Sophie.
Yeah, Sophie. Silly goose. Alright. I hopefully fixed it. This video is probably going to be a little bit laggy, but... hopefully it will be a little bit better. Okay. So we are...
All black.
I'm assuming because of the funeral she's gonna have to go to soon.
Now, I could see Beth in this, back in her modeling days. Now, I could see Beth in this, back in her modeling days.
I need to find a 5-letter combination. How am I supposed to know what that is? What if it's Lucas?
No luck.
Interesting. I will say maybe it could be in this other lady's room. Could it be Bruno? Hold up.
Try again, Sophie.
Damn it. I've got no idea what this thing is. I definitely gotta be missing something, bro. Okay, so that chest, she gave it to, oh wait, hold on. C-O-C-C-O. Nice. Let's go.
Caleb's rosary. Gary had mentioned wallets going missing. I bet this is one of them. Better late than never.
What are you?
Mrs. Santorelli! Why did you steal all of this? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Are you alright? Is there anything I can do?
Nah, bro. She got caught red-handed.
Would you like something to drink, maybe?
Well, a black coffee would be nice. Yes.
I'll be right back. Just give me a moment.
Nah, bro. You better. Ooh. I would not be keeping my eyes off of her, dude.
One coffee for Irene. Poor Irene. I hope a warm drink will soothe her. At least a bit. I hope Mrs. Santorelli's neighbors don't mind the music.
Thank you.
Mrs. Santorelli, I don't want to get you in trouble. I'd just like to understand what happened. Please.
I'm afraid it's not a particularly cheerful story. Bruno, my husband, was diagnosed with cancer over a year ago. Terminal. Nothing to be done. The doctors told us he only had a few weeks left to live, but he's always been strong. He passed away only 3 weeks ago.
I'm sorry.
I took care of him for all those months. I wanted to be there, of course. I loved him, but it was so stressful. So draining. During that whole time, I barely went out. I had no social life, spoke to no one but nurses and doctors. The only time I could escape, just for a few minutes, was when he'd be resting and I'd flip through a gossip magazine. But after a while, even that wasn't enough.
I understand. I took care of my mother for many years. Her illness wasn't physical, but still, it was incredibly taxing. It felt like this dark cloud over me. And the worse she got, the more it seemed like I'd never see the sun again.
Yes, exactly. That's when I started having this impulse to steal. I didn't need any of the objects I stole. I barely registered what I was taking. But I just couldn't resist. I thought it would get better once Bruno was gone, but if anything, it only got worse. I mean, the stress of figuring out the succession, what to do with the house, this trip, and of course, my mother-in-law treating me like a criminal, contesting my husband's will.
What happened? Why would she do that?
She thinks I'm not grieving enough. But I've had over a year to prepare for Bruno's death, to grieve in advance. It's not my fault she decided to stick her head in the sand and refuse to face the inevitable. And now, because I don't spend every waking hour crying my eyes out, she thinks I never even loved him. She thinks I'm some kind of black widow who only married him for his money.
We all grieve at a different pace. It's a shame that your mother-in-law can't see that.
Yeah, well, if I had to be charitable, which I very rarely am, I'd say she's blinded by her own grief. Anyway, thank you for listening to me. And I'm sorry for all the trouble my little habit must have caused.
If you'd like having someone to talk to, I've noticed some similarities between you and another one of our passengers. Mrs. Adams, from room 307. She also lost her husband, and she seems quite the fan of celebrity gossip, too. I was thinking that maybe you two could keep each other company.
Oh, I don't know her.
I believe she's in the lounge right now, if you'd like to join her.
Thank you.
Is there no way to patch things up with your mother-in-law?
No, that ship sailed long ago. Things weren't exactly peachy before Bruno's death either. She resented me, blamed me for not bearing him a child. She accused me of cheating on him because I dared have coffee with another man. Oh no, I never stood a chance. She made up her mind about me the moment I stole her precious son from her.
I see what you mean. Is it okay with you if I return these 3 items? Their owners would probably like to get them back.
Yes, of course. There's one more, actually.
A spinning top.
That's
I
Mr.
wanted
Grant's.
to return them, but I've been nabbing things that were left lying around on tables and such. I have no idea who they belong to.
It's alright. I'll figure it out. Just, if you can, try to be more careful in the future, okay? If you can't resist the impulse, at least try to pay attention to whose things you're taking.
I will. Thank you,
Sophie.
Thank you, Sophie.
God, I love Sophie. Oh,
Now, let's get these items back to their rightful owners. Then I can give Caleb his rosary back.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the spinning top is his. Close that up. Pretty sure that's his. And then the wallet.
That should be everything. Now all that's left is Caleb's rosary. He'll be done his shift soon. I can wait for him in the break room.
Okay. I think we're good, you guys. I think we did it.
All right, not bad. I'm hearing an improvement.
You're too generous, Caleb. That was awful, and you know it.
You're too hard on yourself, Sophie. You're really getting the hang of it. Hell, you learn faster than most. Soon you'll be able to put on a performance for, what was her name again?
Beth. Yeah, I can't wait to surprise her. Maybe she'll let me play for the people at her
Who
bar.
knows about that?
That's you. I'm sure she'll be honored to spotlight such an up-and-coming talent. Oops. let me switch this off. We don't want to listen.
Sophie Macherie. Believe it or not, I woke up before dawn today. It's been so long since I've sat out on the balcony in the quiet of the morning, alone, unbothered, before even that creepy Mr. Belanger is awake. Tant mieux. I can relax without him staring at me from the other balcony. I know you insist that he's harmless, but why would a man living alone hang out so many clothes to dry? They can't all be his. Anyway, I refilled the bird feeder, and a few curious robins joined me as I had my morning tea. I'd forgotten how calm the mind gets when you watch the sunrise. I feel like myself again, but I'm well aware that these moments go as quickly as they come. With my heart in the condition it's in, I don't want to take any chances, so I'm writing this out now before the clouds return. I hope that if you're reading this, it provides you with comfort in the wake of my passing, or perhaps you got your hands on it beforehand. You've always been so good. Oh, oops. At finding my hiding spots. How many Decembers did I spend moving your Christmas gifts from one closet to the next, trying in vain to keep them out of your grasp? I know that I've been spending more and more of my days in a haze, and I know that I've often pretended that wasn't the case. But what mother wants to admit that she's become dependent on her one and only daughter? I can still hear your Mama's voice as she told your Aunt Giselle and me, I'm so lucky to have daughters who will take care of me when I'm old and gray. Oh, how I loathe the thought of such a life. I swore I'd never ever put that on my own children. However, life had other plans. So it goes. I confess shamefully that I now understand Grandmama's perspective. I can't help but feel incredibly lucky to have been in your care. That said, please know that I see the way you rub your eyes after a long workday, humoring me with sweetness and patience. I hear you try to hide your disappointment as you find excuses to stay in with me instead of going out. I notice how you keep things from me, borrowing the newspaper or turning down the radio whenever there's talk of war. It's sweet the way you go out of your way to protect me, but you must be so tired, Sophie. Hi. I can only hope that by this point you haven't lost too much time. My world has, regrettably, shrunk down to the walls of our apartment. Promise me you won't let yours shrink too, that you'll allow yourself to enjoy all that this life has to offer. A parent should never be what keeps their child from following their dreams. I'm afraid the guilt of having been that for you for so long will surely follow me into my next life. I'm deeply sorry, my Belle. Thank you for bringing Beth around the apartment, and I apologize for anything untoward that I may have said in her presence. I'm glad you have such a good friend in her. I've noticed how she makes you laugh. Haven't heard that kind of laughter out of you since you were tout petit. Friends like that become harder and harder to find as you grow older. Hold on to her. Keep laughing together. Try and visit whenever you can. I've arranged it so that I'll be buried next to Grandmama's, not far from that beautiful red oak, if they haven't cut it down by then. I'll surely need updates on the goings-on of Orson and Camilla and the rest of the Wild Orchard crew. I doubt I'll be getting Channel 3 where I'm going. Je t'aime, mon âne. Josephine Roy, Mama. No. Sophie.
Oh, hi, Caleb.
Hey, Sophie. I suppose you weren't able to find my rosary, huh?
Actually.
Oh. Thank you, Sophie. Really.
You're welcome.
I was resigning myself to the idea I'd never see it again. But here it is, back in my hands. You really turned my day around.
I know the thief had to be caught for everyone's sake, but honestly, you've always been here for me since I set foot on the Orpheus. I really didn't want to let you down, Caleb.
I should have known you wouldn't. I really can't thank you enough, Sophie. I mean, I know it's silly to care so much about something of so little value, but I really would have missed this.
I don't think it's silly. My mom died recently, and she left me this. She had it for so long, I can't remember her not wearing it. It's probably only worth a few dollars, but losing it would feel like losing a part of her, you know? You said the rosary was a gift from your mom. Did she pass away too?
Oh, no. She's still very much alive. It's, well, believe it or not, being a cruise ship musician wasn't exactly my career plan. I had other dreams, but things didn't work out. And I was so lost, so angry for years. Then my mom gave me this. It used to belong to my granddad. It reminded me, still reminds me every day, of the kind of man he was and the kind of man I aspired to be. It helped me find my faith again. My faith in God, sure, but more importantly in myself. And in others. There are some pretty horrible people out there. Now I choose to focus on the good ones. Such as yourself, Sophie Roy.
Well, I do my best.
No, you do more than that. You go above and beyond to help people. Actually, you could probably afford to be a little more selfish, you know? Think about yourself every once in a while.
I'm trying to.
Ah, Sophie. Come in. So I've heard you've solved our little mystery.
Yes, I did.
Well, tell me, who's the thief?
If you don't mind, I'd rather keep that information to myself.
What? Why?
I don't want the thief to get in trouble. They didn't have any bad intentions. And they told me they'd make sure it doesn't happen again.
Well, you've proven I can trust you, so I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
No, thank you, Sophie. I just spoke to Caleb. He was so happy to get his rosary back.
Yes. It sounds like it means quite a lot to him.
And he means quite a lot to me. He's a good guy who's been dealt a pretty shitty hand. I'm glad this story has a happy ending for him.
Me too.
Speaking of happy endings, tell me, how does Sophie Roy, head stewardess, sound to you?
Head stewardess? You mean...
The position's been vacant for quite some time. I was waiting for the right candidate, and I think I found her. You've handled our little predicament brilliantly. Everyone got their items back, there was no scandal, I didn't get yelled at by the cruise line. I really couldn't have hoped for a better outcome, and that's all thanks to you. So, what do you say?
This would be more of a long-term position, right?
That's the idea, yes.
That would be a long time away from my partner.
Ah, well, yes. One of the drawbacks of our glamorous sea-bound profession, I'm afraid. It's not impossible to navigate, though. Between cruises, you'll still have plenty of time to spend at home.
That's true. It's just... we've both been so busy. It's been hard to find time to be together at all lately.
In that case, maybe he'll want to come aboard for a little holiday sometime. I'm sure we can work out a discounted price.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice.
So, can I count on you?
All right. I'll do it.
Excellent. You'll do a wonderful job. I just know it.
Thank you. It's funny. I came to work on this ship just to get away from Montreal for a while, but now I'm thinking this is exactly what I needed all along.
She's way out of his league.
Oh, I agree. A soap opera actor? No. She deserves an A-lister.
I always thought there might be something between her and Elvis, but
Oh, finally someone gets it. Everyone told me I was crazy.
Yes. Most of us embarked on this journey without really knowing where it would lead us. But I guess there's something about the ocean air that just makes everything clearer.
Yeah, there is. There really is.
Great.
Sophie speaking.
Hey, Bean.
Beth, are you okay?
It's all gone to shit. I think I'm done, Sophie. I hate to do this, but I need your help.
Okay. So it looks like that was leading on to there probably being another game. I really like this series because it's simple in like a really kind of beautiful way. I like seeing that Sophie finally found a place that appreciates her for like who she is. I know we didn't really tell our boss about Beth, but I'm sure he seems like the type of guy that I don't think it would be a problem, in my opinion. I'm not really sure, but maybe we'll find out in the next game. But yeah, I really like this series. I think that I love Sophie. I think she's great. I feel like we definitely got a better outcome this time. Just with the patience that we had with Miss Irene and everything. And also keeping it to ourselves, because I don't think it was going to do anything in our best interest wise if we told our boss her name. I'm glad he didn't make it a big deal. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, like the video. Sorry. And yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side.